Hey guys, it's Armytricks from GameTech, and today I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks for using your microphone. This is because however expensive and amazing your microphone is, you can never get the best sound out of it without adjusting its settings and features. My reference microphone is going to be the Blue Yeti because that's what I have, but this will work for most microphones and definitely will work for the Blue Yeti Pro and the Blue Snowball. So you always want to bring out high quality content, but eventually you'll come to a point when you notice the audio quality of your recordings is not good enough. So there are plenty of techniques and tips that you can use to improve the quality of your mic and background noise and everything else. So as you should with all your equipment, my first tip is to always read the manual. You have to learn about your microphone and familiarize yourself with its recording patterns, gain controls, its optimum distance away from the speaker, and all that stuff. Once you've learned all this, you're confident that you know how to use your mic to the best you can. Not all microphones are the same, and they can be very different. That's why it's so important that you learn and familiarize yourself with the manual so you know how your mic works, what the optimum distance away is to speak into it, and what modes there are on your microphone. Such as the Blue Yeti, there's cardioid, omnidirectional, directional, and bidirectional, which are all different modes and they can be used in different settings, and for most commentators, they normally use cardioid because it picks up everything directly in front of you. It's information like that that's really important to know and can be really useful. So my second tip is to purchase or make your own pop filter. These are there to reduce the amount of p sounds when you record. I can't show you the difference because I have my gain turned down to minimum, but if it wasn't there, you would notice a dramatic difference. You can make one yourself with a beanie hat. You just wrap it around your mic, around the head of your microphone, and it should work. But this will never be as effective as purchasing a proper pop filter, which will give you a very noticeable difference in the amount of pops you get. And number 3, adjust your gain controls. This is really important because what it means is that even if you have the best microphone in the world, but you have the gain turned all the way up, it could pick up every tiny noise made in the whole neighborhood. So remember to adjust and experiment with your gain settings to work out what setting is best for you. Normally, a very low setting is good for commentators who would speak very close to the microphone. Number 4 is to find a good program to record commentaries. This can affect the quality and effects that you are able to use on it. So make sure what you use is good. Personally, I use Audacity to record my commentaries because I can record at very high bit rates. Bit rates are like the quality that you record in and how many bits there are in your audio. The more there are, the higher quality it is. I would then remove the background noise and then export it. So once I export it from Audacity, I open it up with Adobe Audition CC, and I use the preset effects to improve the quality of my recordings. I personally use the broadcast preset under multi-band compression in effects. So I find that really useful because it deepens your voice and makes it more engaging to the listener, is how I think I should put it. So things like that can be very useful. There are some of those inside Audacity if you can't afford to buy Adobe Audition right now. And yeah, as long as you do that, you can have some very high recording qualities. So number 5 is quite a general one. Keep in mind that there are many different combinations of things you can put together when editing your audio. You should always try out every combination and find out which one will work the best for you. It's always up to you what you use, so you can use a combination of different presets, so maybe like broadcast or classic mode or rock or whatever you do. As in, these can affect what you do because depending on what you're doing into the mic, so say you're commentating, You could even be playing a guitar, and different presets affect how nice it sounds depending on what is being inputted into your microphone. So always try out every different combination and find out which one will work best for you. And if you can work out what settings benefit you most, you'll make some great recordings. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a like. If it interested you and you think it will help a friend, share it, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any more questions, please leave it in the comment section below.